Martin Skelin, first game in 2015. Are you satisfied?
Yes, I'm satisfied with the beginning of the season. I think that we did 2 solid games, cup and a game today. I think, of course, that we can do better. That will stay our goal for the future. Today I was trying to give a chance to all the players to play. So Martin was playing, I think, the most. The most of the players were playing between 20 and 25 minutes. So I think that we can say that we had some benefits out of this game. That some players, that this game helped to some players to get the confidence, especially to Craig, to Martin. And so these are profits out of this game, I think.
Martin, of course, had a difficult time because in the beginning of the season he was starting point guard, then Lance came, but now he's coming back and getting more minutes. Why is that?
Let's be realistic. I think that Martin is young, and that was not a good situation for him in the beginning of the season when he was starting point guard, and for a team like Donar, still Martin cannot be a first point guard. We have to be realistic. Martin was last season player number 11 or player number 12, so for him was very difficult to be now starter and to make all decisions. I think that with the coming of the Lens over here now, it's much better for him situation for him. I think that first of all he's got a player from whom he can learn. That's number one. Then a second, he's got a great competition in practice, and we can see that Martin is now more productive than he was in the beginning of the season.
And if we compare Martin Bouwknecht with Stefan Mladenovic, a new guy, what's the difference?
I will not compare players from my team. This is like you're asking me to compare sons. Each of them they have their qualities, and I'm never comparing one child with another. They are good, they are best for me. If I have to compare them, then I keep that for myself.
But is that will they play on the same position?
We can combine them. I think that now for the moment Stefan cannot play as a point guard because he's not still familiar with our system. I think in a 15 days or month he will become, and then we can combine them. But you saw also in a game that with Sean and with Lance, we are combining. It's not always Lance on a point guard. Sean can bring a ball over. He can organize, and I think that's quality.
Bouwknecht, de eerste wedstrijd 2015 in Martini Plaza. Ik denk dat je wel heel tevreden mag zijn over je eigen prestatie.
Ja, ik heb in principe zelf een goede wedstrijd gespeeld. Maar overal hebben we als team op zich wel redelijk gespeeld, maar het kan altijd beter. En ik denk dat we gewoon een lijn naar boven moeten trekken en voor de volgende wedstrijden die aankomen.
En opvallend is, je staat weer in de basis. Dat was de laatste wedstrijd ook zo. Wat is daar specifiek de reden voor, denk je?
De coach heeft aangegeven dat we hadden eerst Sean als starter. Maar als dan de bank erin kwam, dat het niveau drastisch naar beneden ging. Dus dat Sean nu vanaf de bank erin komt om het niveau een beetje redelijk te houden.
15 punten deze wedstrijd. Een paar prachtige pasen, maar ook goede scores. Heb je zelf dan ook het idee dat de zwoeng er weer in zit, om zo te zeggen?
Het is natuurlijk altijd lekker om zo goed te spelen. Maar ja, het is nu 1 wedstrijd en misschien is het volgende week wel helemaal niks. Dus ik ga gewoon weer veel trainen en beter worden.
Nieuwe speler Stefan Mladenovic, ben je er blij mee? Of zie je dat op jouw positie als concurrentie?
Nee, ik zie het absoluut niet als concurrentie. Ik vind het sowieso een geweldige gast. En wat hij in kan brengen, sommige dingen die ik niet kan hij weer inbrengen. Dat is denk ik gewoon het doel van hem.
Je klinkt wat schor, wat heb je?
Ja, ik moet altijd fietsen en het is laatst nogal kut weer. Dus ik heb last van mijn keel.
Hoort er ook een beetje bij, hè?
Ja, maar ik heb het liever niet.
De laatste vraag nog even. Rotterdam om de beker. Dat was natuurlijk een hele grote overwinning uit. Hoe leef je dan naar zo'n thuiswedstrijd toe? Want eigenlijk gaat het er helemaal nergens over.
Nou, zoiets wil ik eigenlijk nooit zeggen. Het is nog wel steeds een wedstrijd die verloren kan worden. En we moeten het gewoon serieus nemen zoals alle andere wedstrijden. En ik denk dat als we de wedstrijd serieus nemen, dat we gewoon wel doorgaan naar de volgende ronde.
Well, Langeter, Mark Sanchez, we had a great game against Amsterdam. It wasn't that tough, huh?
In the beginning, they started hitting some shots, but it was nice to get the young guys going, and you got to see Martin and Craig and those guys get going. So that was a big part for us. We wanted to get those guys going early.
You're now here for about a month or so. How does it feel to be in Groningen?
It's the same when I first got here. It feels great. I'm starting to click a little better with the team, feel more comfortable with my role, and just get used to the sets and the plays and everything. And just a matter of time before I felt comfortable, and I'm starting to feel that right now.
Well, Lance, you knew him of course of very long, the time in Leeuwarden, and now he's back here at Donar. Is it much easier that you know each other now you're in the same team again?
Oh, it's definitely a lot more easier because I know who he is. I know what he likes. I know what he don't like. So it makes it a lot easier, not just on the court, but off the court. You know what I mean? It builds a bond, and not just between me and him, but the whole team. They see us, and then it makes a lot of stuff a lot easier for everybody because we're so relaxed around each other. We do a lot of stuff together off the court, like if it's bowling or going out to eat, going to the movies.
Just see the pictures on Facebook that you have dinner together, things like that.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely helps, especially it helps bonding off the court. It helps on the court because, I mean, you get to know the person, you get to know your teammate. You're around a teammate for 8-9 months, so it's like your family. So you got to do things with your family, and it helps definitely to have him because I know him so well.
And then at Amsterdam, the first game in 2015, there were more than 3,000 people. What does it say?
I mean, the support we get here, the fans, I mean, it says a lot. It means a lot to us. I mean, we want them to keep coming. We give them a reason to come. You know, we win some tough games. We beat Leiden right before the break, and we're showing that we're a contender. You know, we're a team here, and we have goals of winning a championship. And with this crowd and this home court, you know, we're trying to get a good seat. I think, you know, we'll be unstoppable.
Do you dare to look further already against the months of April or May, maybe?
Oh, definitely not. You know what I mean? I feel like we put ourselves in a little of a hole in the beginning, losing them games that we should have won. So every game counts with us. You know what I mean? We got to play every game like it's a top team. And it's going to help us in the long run, especially in the seasons, like Mark said. I mean, every game counts. Like this game, we need to prove ourselves and show people that no matter what team you are, we're going to come ready to play like it's the championship. And that's the approach we take.
Well, guys, enjoy yourselves on and off the court. Great.
Thank you.